well, it is official. We live off grid. It's such a weird feeling or something. I don't know, just to say it out loud. It's been something that I have dreamed about for the past, like, I don't even know, 20 years or so. And to see it finally starting to come to fruition it is such a beautiful thing and nerve-wracking. So just a little bit of an update. Our own grid house is officially on the market, and so now we're just basically waiting for it to sell. Oh, and if you're new here, we bought 2.5 acres in the mountains of Appalachia, and we are working on building our off-grid homestead. And for the time being, we are living in this camper. We are harvesting rainwater, and we are living fully off of solar. Not this panel. This is just charging up the lawnmower battery. And basically we sold everything that we own to do this, and we are stuffing it all in this camper in a 10x16 shed. So when our house sells, hopefully soon, and hopefully before fall, we are planning to get a well dug. We'd like to get a tractor, and then we're going to start building a cabin. We're still kind of debating on what or how large the cabin wants to be. We're here in South Carolina, so there are a few. We're going to permit it and do it the legal way, just so we keep the government off of our backs. But once you get over 400 square feet, then you move into like really building like a house territory instead of a tiny home. And so we're kind of debating on if we want to build something that's just strictly 400 square feet and then potentially build on later to it, or if we want to just go ahead and build a larger cabin. And even larger, we wouldn't be anything over 1,000 square feet. I think we're kind of leaning more towards something like a 16 by 32 or 16 by 20, was it 24? Somewhere around in there, like something that small, but also like bigger than a 20 by 20 or 10 by 16. I think also put us under, or 20 by 16 also put us under that 400 mark. So that's where we're at. So over the next few months, while we wait on our house to sell, we're just going to kind of be brainstorming what our cabin's going to look like, what exactly we want to do with it, which we already have some cool ideas about it, and things that we want to make sure that our cabin has, including a large pantry for all of my canning jars. So between now and the time that our house sells, we are just going to be working on some little bitty projects around here. We need to build a steps and staircase type thing in front of the camper to make it a little bit easier to get in and out of. And then we have a large amount of chickens that we need to build a bigger coop and run for. And then we also are going to start working on building our solar system right now. So the way that our solar system is working, we have I bought 20 panels from Santan Solar, but we don't have enough charge controller to run them all. So as of right now, we're only able to run 3 in parallel, and that gives us about 500 watts max as of right now. We should be getting 750 watts, but it seems to be topping out about 600, which is also because it's been super hot and you lose efficiency. Anywho, and then we're also just running on two 100 amp lead acid batteries that actually came with this camper when we bought it. So we don't have a whole lot of power to get us through the night, but we're doing just fine during the day. We've got things that are battery operated that we are using to keep us entertained and comfortable in the evening. If you want me to go more in depth into like kind of what we're using inside to under 500 watts and to keep us, you know, kind of entertained on 200 amp hours, I can do another video on that. Also, another one of the projects that I want to really start working on within the next few weeks is an outdoor shower. The shower in the camper is just tiny. I mean, you can barely like move around in it. So I really want to build us an outdoor shower, probably about 5. I think I'm going to do a 5x5 platform and have it on its own water supply, collecting rainwater, and then a propane powered water heater, on-demand water heater, so that we can take longer showers and that we can also have more room to turn around in and also just get dressed in that same area. So over the next few weeks, I do want to work on that. We also have 3 dogs in our tiny little camper and a teenager, and so I do want to also get some sort of area fenced in for them. We tried the whole letting them roam off the leash, and they ended up chasing cows in a cow field, and so we have got to get a fence to get them fenced in. And then another one of the big projects that I want to start working on this fall is also getting our outdoor kitchen built. We have the roof and everything built, and that's how we're collecting our rainwater, but I have some huge ideas for the inside that I really want to start getting worked on. And so I need to really sit down and brainstorm a few things and figure out what materials that we need, since we do try to do a lot of recycling and upcycling and using things over again, so that we don't have to buy new, which is also a great money saver, but it's also keeping things out of the landfill. Anywho, so that is the update. We are here officially, and whew, it is amazing, and I'm excited to get ready, or I'm excited to get back working on projects here. I'm also excited that we are hopefully breaking out of the 90-degree weather, and once it starts to really cool off, then we can really get out here and get some things done. So if you want to see more about what we're doing here, you're welcome to subscribe, and we will see y'all next time. See ya.